Hello, everybody. It's Alan again. Today I'm going to talk about some seriously heavy shit. And the topic is rape. And the reason I want to speak about this particular topic is because I am sick and tired of the fact that the world is conditioned to laugh that topic off like it's no big fucking deal. Okay? It bothers me because, well, let's just say that sort of thing doesn't just happen to females. Okay? But that's aside the point. That's another topic altogether. Conditioning. Let's start with movies. Okay? The Wayans family. That's a family I cannot stand. They can all kiss my ass. I don't like their movies. They're not funny. They suck. And one of the main reasons I think they suck, other than the fact that they're just not funny at all, is the fact that I can think of at least two of their films where rape scenes were conditioned in a way, put together in a way where it's funny. Scary Movie Part 2. There's a scene where Tori Spelling is asleep, and the ghost, played by that dude from Night Court from back in the day, I forget his name, he jams his you-know-what in her mouth while she's asleep. You know, and the next thing you know, they're going at it. Yeah, sure. Oh, it's funny. Why? Because she eventually enjoyed it. She was whipped, and the ghost had to keep telling her, oh, yeah, it was just a booty call. Well, wait a minute. Let me see if I can understand this. Hello, she was asleep. The guy inserted something in her. I don't give a fuck if it was a ghost or not. The dude put something in her mouth while she was asleep. Uh, that's rape. That's sexual assault. Hello. And yet the movie made money at the box office. Same thing with another Wayans film called Little Man. That one pissed me off even worse. Okay? Because there's this ridiculous scene where a guy, the movie has to do with a little guy, a dwarf, who is actually a thief, and he stole something or something along those lines, and it ended up in the hands of this couple who were totally oblivious that they had this item that he wanted so badly. So to infiltrate their home, he disguises himself as a baby, even though he had a full set of fucking teeth. That tells you how stupid the couple were. All right. But at the same time, there's a scene where uh, the husband and wife, apparently they had some sex. Now the husband comes out the bathroom. He's totally oblivious. He sees his wife laying in bed, looking overwhelmingly satisfied because she thinks they've had sex more than once, twice even. And she's laying there and she's looking all, oh, you were amazing last night. Oh my God. We went 2 rounds or something along those lines. And the husband's standing there going, twice? We did it twice? And then, of course, you pull back the covers. You get the joke. Why? Because the little dude's actually laying in bed. Now, what does that mean? Oh, I get it now. The little dude was actually the one that had sex with the woman without her realizing it. Well, she enjoyed herself, so I guess it's okay. Rape is rape. There's nothing fucking funny about it. Okay? And guess what? That movie made money at the box office. And what made that movie even worse is that very scene, at least a snippet of that scene, was used in the movie trailer and people still flock to go and see it. What kind of shit is that? Okay? It's exactly that kind of mentality, that way of thinking, that makes it so difficult for sexual assault cases to even get reported because they get laughed off. It's laughed at now. Okay? Victims get blamed. It happens to girls. You got people like Sam fucking Pepper. Don't even get me started on that little cocksucker. Okay? I can't stand that son of a bitch. How many girls have come forward, video after video after video, all over YouTube, saying, hey, Sam Pepper fucked me up. He raped me. Well, there's no evidence. There's no proof. Do they even investigate? I mean, really? No, because there's so much conditioning going on through all types of media, whether it's TV, cinema, books, Everyone loves 50 Shades of fucking Grey. Okay, I understand people have their BDSM fan. I don't even know if I said the letters right. Yeah, fine, have your fantasies. But it's gotta be consensual. Okay? The movie was disturbing, and so was the book. Okay? But because rape is not taken anywhere near as seriously as it should, we'll get books like 50 Shades of Grey. We'll get movies made about books like that. We'll get movies like Scary Movie Part 2 and Little Man, where rape is put together in a way where we can laugh about it instead. Okay? How many sexual assault charges go unheard of or unnoticed? Okay? They won't even get investigated. Because why? Probably because the victims know they're just going to get laughed at. Plain and simple. Okay? Pornography is another problem I have. I don't even watch that crap anymore. I gave it up simply because back in the day, pornography was actually quite passionate. All right, particularly the 80s and early 90s, porn was passionate. The guys actually went out of their way to make sure the woman was pleasured. But what do you see nowadays? Okay? Now, back in the day, the woman's pleasure was important. Nowadays, they gotta choke the girl. They gotta smack her in the face. Fish hook her. They gotta take their hand and shove it in her mouth like this just to show how wide her mouth can open. Belladonna gets a baseball bat rammed up her fucking ass. Rocco, the Italian stallion, likes to dunk ladies' heads in the toilet bowl. And that's after he spits in her face. I guess that's the toilet water's there to clean the spit off. I don't know. I'm starting to wonder now, how are any of these assholes not in prison for sexual assault and rape charges? They're not in prison for sex crimes? Oh, they became adult film stars. Now they can get paid to be rapists. I got a real problem with that. I got a real big fucking problem with that. Okay? Enough is enough. There's too much of that crap going on, and everybody, all these assholes are getting away with it because people laugh at it. I think it's funny. Victim blaming. Well, if she wasn't wearing that outfit, and if she didn't go to that party, it wouldn't have happened. It's her fault. Huh? What the fuck is that? It's nonsense. It's all a lot of nonsense. There's a YouTuber I watched just recently. She talked about how she was hanging out after some school dance or something. I'm sorry, I can't remember her name. I will find that video and post a link in the description for you so you can watch her video. She and her follow up to that video. She was irritated because, well, she posted a video telling her story about how she was sexually assaulted, how she was raped, and people listened to her story and they thought the title of her video was misleading, so they gave her a lot of shit for it. And she tried to reply like, wait a minute. In the story, I made it clear that as I was passing out, I remember the guy shoving his hand down my pants. Okay? Somehow they missed that part. Hello? That's rape. But all the comments in the section kept basically saying, oh, that wasn't exactly rape. Your title's misleading. And they gave her a lot of shit for it. That girl is a hero because she was able to voice her opinion on social media. And if you want to hear more about the benefits of social media, okay, because one of the benefits of social media stands up to exactly this sort of thing. Ladies are putting out video after video after video and saying, hey, this is what happened to me. My thoughts on social media, the benefits of it is in the link in the description below. I'm not sure what else to say except how angry I am that these sexual assault cases are being overlooked simply because the world is conditioned to basically laugh it off. Okay? And the victims of these assaults, men and women, boys and girls, they're well aware of how conditioned this world is. You know, they won't report what happened to them simply because they know that the reaction is going to be laughed off, not taken seriously. And that makes me sad. I think it's time. I think it's seriously time that a bunch of us got together and put our foot down and make it known to the world that we're not going to take this shit anymore. None of us. Okay, you're not going to victimize us and then go laugh with your friends about it. Sooner or later, it's going to get real ugly. You were ugly to us, now it's time for us to be ugly to you. Okay? That's my thoughts on this. I'm going to sign off now before I get pissed and break my goddamn computer. Have a nice day.